Well, as states crack down on beauty salon waste and clients demand cleaner, more natural products, salon owners are being forced into a new era of health, safety, and sustainability. Our next guest, Jacquelyn Rodriguez, has a new book out titled Changeworthy: How to Build a Salon That Honors People and the Planet. And she is joining us today on Daily Flash. Hi, Jacquelyn, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So you've been in the beauty industry for nearly 3 decades, but you started having some health issues related to using traditional products. Tell us a little bit more about your experience.
I have been in the industry 26 years and I started with just cleaning up my house and getting rid of the toxins here. And then I started to notice how I felt a difference when I walked into my salon and when I left, where I thought it was just, the daily routine of having a long day. I started to notice it was linked more to what I was around.
So what should consumers be asking for when it comes to cleaner salon products?
It's one of those things that you want to start to ask your stylist if they know anything about it, if there's anything that they can do, or start googling on in your area to look for low tox, clean, sustainable salons. There's more and more that are starting to come out.
So what advice do you have for salon workers who are exposed to toxic salon products? I mean, this has been going on for years, and obviously you have firsthand experience with it. And this is definitely something I think that is front and center for a lot of salon workers.
Yeah, we've seen more and more things happening. And for any stylist who is starting to really think about, how they're feeling or just wanting to prevent that, I really start questioning everything. We've been taught a lot of different ways of keeping things traditional. And you just want to start looking at, does it make you feel healthy? Is your environment healthy for your clients? And how is it affecting the planet? There's a lot of things that go into it, but if you just start asking yourself those questions, you can start to go down and see what you want to change.
Tell us about some of the compliance pressure salon owners are now facing when it comes to kind of looking at these new ways of doing business.
Well, we're seeing a lot of changes in certain states like California where we do have to, change the way that we've done things. And we're going to see more and more of that coming out, especially as we start to raise the demand and the laws are changing as well. We've had the Safer Beauty law, I think it's the Safer Beauty package that has been starting to push out more and more. And once we start to see those, it's just a matter of time of having to have cleaner, safer, more transparency in our salons.
Yeah, I suppose it's really hard too when it comes to hair color. I think of that initially. I mean, there's, very few ways I think you can do that efficiently, but you're trying to find different ways of doing it more naturally and more health conscious.
Yeah. And the whole thing is you're not supposed to be perfect, right? Because we don't have all of the products that will be cleaner and completely healthy. But what it is looking at what can you change. It's that big compound effect that will make a big difference. So, like for instance, I still color my hair. I'm not 100% there.
Right.
I still use much cleaner products and I have reduced a lot of the toxic overload. And once you start to make that change, you can feel a difference. It's
Babies.
not being about 100%.
Yeah, baby steps. Jacquelyn, great information. And to get a copy of Jacquelyn's book, please visit changeworthybook.com. Thanks so much. We'll also post this interview on our website at dailyflashshow.com/FMI.